Guten Morgen. Aber mein Deutsch ist schrecklich. Ich heiße Denise Rufner. I'll switch to English. Welcome and thank you so much, Professor Dr. Niebler, for joining us. We have a team of people joining. We're so excited to hear your talk. We were just in another meeting where I introduced you, and everybody is just so honored that you're here to speak with us. Thank you so much. And I'm going to stay on, but go on mute, and we look forward to hearing your comments. Thank you.
Thank you, Denise Rufner. It's a great honor and pleasure. And let me first of all say hello to everybody. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm connected from the European Parliament in Brussels, and it's really a great honor to be here. So thanks again, Denise Rufner, for your kind introduction. And I'd also would like to thank Mr. André König from One Quantum for organizing this event and for giving me the chance to address you this morning. In my short intervention, I would like to concentrate on two issues. First of all, I would like to talk about quantum technology, or in more detail about politics and quantum technology. And secondly, I would like to talk about women in technology, or in broader terms, women in academia, in politics, in society as such. So let me start with the first issue, quantum technology. I'm a politician for 20 years now. In my former profession, I worked as a lawyer. I was partner in one of the big international law firms. I'm still an off-counsel of my law firm, but my main focus now is the European Parliament. As such, in my function as member of the European Parliament, I have always concentrated on working on industry politics, on research and innovation politics, on energy issues, and as member also of the Legal Affairs Committee, I had a lot of things to do as regards creating the right legal framework also for technological innovation issues. Let me stress that I strongly believe in the role quantum technology is already playing and is going to play in future, in particular for artificial intelligence and for life sciences. I think we need quantum technology to boost innovation in Europe and all over the world. And as a politician, being persuaded that quantum technology is really a key enabler, is the technology which we have to support and to boost. What do we have to do as politicians? First of all, I think we have to carefully consider and evaluate, do we have the right legal framework, the right environment established so that this technology can boost? That's the first question we have to ask. The second question is as to whether we have enough money available, for boosting this economy. Do we need more funding, or is enough money available for that technology? And thirdly, I think this is also very important as a member of the European Parliament. We always look actually what's in it for the people. How do we improve the welfare of our people? How does this new kind of technology is going to help us in order to improve our health systems, our educational systems, our social systems? All these questions which are connected with how do we actually help that people have a better life, that is also what is affecting us as politicians in the European Parliament. If I look at what the European Union has done so far in order to boost quantum technology, I have to tell you that there have been two things which had been brought on the spot. First of all, in 2018, there was this joint quantum initiative which had been initiated by the European Commission. It was a pledge of 1 billion euro actually, which was made available so that quantum technology can be supported all over the member states in the European Union. And just recently, we began updating the European High Performance Computing Joint Undertaking. It pledges 8 billion euro to provide access to this technology for both public and private users, and in particular also for small and medium-sized companies. So that's what Europe has done so far. Again, for me as politician, the most important question is, and I think this will also be addressed during the conference, which is going to take place right now and tomorrow, is the question, what impact quantum technology is going to have for people? How does it help in order to improve our systems? And in a nutshell, how can we arrange for using this technology for a better life and a better world? That is what we as politicians want to discuss, and then we want to establish the right environmental legal framework for that. So I'm now coming to my second issue, that is the question of the role of women. Dear ladies and gentlemen, half of the population are women. Women shape the future. Women take care of what is really important in life. Women help bridging gaps in our society, and what they do is they make people stand together. And I have to tell you, if I look back, what happened in Europe and all over the world within the last couple of months, we are still in a pandemic crisis modus all over in the world. And if I look at the role women played in these tough times, be it in the hospitals, be it in the healthcare facilities, be it in the supermarkets, wherever, if we hadn't had the tough, and ongoing support of women all over, we wouldn't have had a chance to get through this crisis. So women really play the most important role in our society for bringing people together, for bridging gaps, and for really moving things forward. And for that, actually, I think it's really so important, this conference. And Denise, I thank you so much, that you address the issue of women in quantum technology, in quantum science. We women have to stand together. We have to be connected. We have to help each other in our career path, but also, giving support and understanding the thinking of other women. This is what it is all about. And if you allow me, with respect to that, just give you an idea of how I came into politics 20 years ago. My party, CSU, is a very prominent party. We are governing the Free State of Bavaria for more than 70 years now, almost with a qualified majority. So Bavaria is a hotspot as regards technology, boosting innovation, building up, helping startups to move forward. So I think our environment is really, really good, because we always arranged for academia working closely together with industry and society. I think we did quite a good job, and my party, was always in the lead for our Free State of Bavaria. And looking back, 20 years ago, we only had a few women in our political party. So it was my job, I think, also as one of the new members, to remind also my strong people, my strong men in our political party, that, half of the population are women, and we are really bright, and we are really bringing a lot of impact into society, into politics, into everything. And what I did, and back again to your conference, I arranged for a lot of other women joining our party, a lot of other women coming and spreading around the same ideas, helping me, getting connected, influencing, in all our political layers which we had. And at the end of the day, we have not gender equality 50% in our political party, but a lot of things have been developed, and it's now very good. We have strong women also in the leadership of our party. So that's really, if you work together, if you are connected, if you following the same vision and the same political objective, then you can reach a lot of things. My party had always been strongly against any women quota, strongly against. But we women arranged that, the broad majority of our members, which had to vote on a women quota finally supported this quota, so that we move on more effectively than we have done that before. So on the whole, I'd like to tell you, let's be let's be self-confident, let's be proud of what you all, everyone in your function, in your responsibility have reached so far. Communicate, always tell everybody actually what you have done, what you have achieved, because what I learned in my political career, sorry for talking into stereotypes now, but men are much more engaged in campaigning for themselves. I think that is what we women also have to do, and that's why I'm so happy that I had been invited to your conference this morning, and I'm coming to close now. So thanks again to everyone who has been with us this morning. Hopefully soon I will have a chance to meet one or another person personally, but it's for me just great that an initiative like the one which have you initiated now, Denise, is going to happen, and women have to be connected. Women have to support each other. Let's, do everything to keep this prominent network ongoing. So thank you so much. And I give back now from Brussels to you, dear Denise.
Thank you. I'm wondering, do you have a few minutes to answer some questions, or do you have another meeting?
I have another meeting, but for a couple of questions, sure. I'm delighted to answer.
Okay. So when you talked about the $8 billion high-performance computing and quantum initiative, could you say just a few more words about that? I wasn't familiar with the funding of the high-performance computing initiative.
Yeah, well, actually, that's rather new. It was updated just 2 weeks ago. Commission came forward with that proposal. And by the way, it's not the only initiative. So right now we have quite intensive discussions and debates with the Council, the member states, to get Parliament and Council are talking also about the funding of the Horizon Europe new research program, which will be even more funded. And with regard to the Horizon Europe program, quantum computing, supercomputing is also going to play a very important, prominent role. But this is not yet decided. We decided in Parliament, but we have to finally agree on, with our second chamber, the member states in the Council. But as regards the flagship, the initiative, which was launched 2 weeks ago, actually, we'd like to establish an environment, so that facilities are going to be built up in quantum computing, in supercomputing. We want to give money for people working in quantum technology, trying to find out how, as regards, for instance, health services, how quantum technology is going to help in order to better perform in our health system. So the application side is also an issue which we have to take into consideration. Not only, technological, what is important, what do we have to do, but also what are the applications which are going to boost the economy later on, and where we can create maybe new jobs with the help of quantum technology. And that is the money which is going to be spent all around. We have some super hypes, in Europe, where we already have quite strong institutions, universities cooperating with industry, but it's not all over. And by providing that money, we hope that we get a better outreach.
That's amazing. It's been really wonderful to see how Europe has embraced this technology and really understands the significance of it and the impact to our future world. And I think that's what everybody on this conference is excited about, is how quantum computing can impact the world as it is today, and excited about our roles, our small roles, in helping move it along. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for coming and your comments. And we're all watching you and cheering you on. And thank you so much.
Denise, thank you so much, and I wish you really a successful conference. And let's stay connected and let's improve the network. And it was a great pleasure to talk to you, and all the best for all the participants of this conference. So best regards and greetings from Brussels.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Thank you.